And the next one, you get another encrypted email from Grillinger666 at mail.com saying that you've been invited to another night at the opera. And that you have a ticket
I gotta
to,
go ticket.
yeah, and you have a ticket, airplane ticket to head to, back to New York City, to Queens, I think it's, JFK International Airport or whatever it is, in Jamaica, Queens. That you'll be briefed.
New York. Ooh.
Back to New York
Maybe-
again.
All
Maybe
right.
Ribbon. I think I'm gonna stop off and see if Ribbon's available first. I'm gonna try to get out there early.
Oh, you're just gonna buy a ticket to get out there early?
I'm gonna use my CIA contacts to call the data center where I left my Pelican case of shit in New York and have it delivered to the our destination. So
Yeah, it's just some motel in Jamaica, Queens area, we'll say.
Alright.
You're supposed to meet up with Dillinger, your handler, after you get out of the airport. Yeah, you get that delivered. You try to find any trace or contact with Ribbon, and you get none, Yazzie, sorry.
Note to self: try to get a picture with her next time. That way, I have something to think about.
Something to think about, he says.
While you marsh.
I mean, she.
Hey, I didn't say that. Y'all dirty, dirty boys. Anybody thinking that?
Something to think about while he makes pancakes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maestro bursts.
That's so fun. Darn, she eludes me again.
So this time, you says you're going to meet with your handler on December 22nd. So there's really not a whole lot of downtime this time.
Yeah. Like less than a month.
Yeah. Yep. And if you haven't noticed, a lot of your operas take place around Thanksgiving, Christmas time. What does it mean? What does it mean?
It means you're never ever getting holidays off.
Alright, but anyway, you're supposed to meet the Dillinger December 22nd, and he'll go to your motel room in Jamaica, Queens. The name of the motel is really not important, but you have like plane tickets to the JFK airport kind of thing, and you have rooms reserved for you, each of you, starting Friday, December 22nd, for like at least a week kind of thing. So we'll say you all arrive in the evening around 8 p.m. Friday, December 22nd, to be briefed on what is going on in your new opera. New York, New York. As there is a light to moderate snowfall. New York, New York.
New York.
You want to be a part of it. But anyway, so when you arrive, Dillinger is just hanging out in his car, listening to some jazz music or whatever, puffing on a cigar as snow falls. And you guys just would have taken commercial flights over, and then Mercury One had his stuff delivered from the last time he was in New York a month ago in November to the motel. And you all just kind of converge at the motel. We'll just call it a Motel 6. Motel 5, there we go. It's not as cool as a Motel 6 to Motel 5.
You only get
So
the
you're at the
5-finger discount instead of the 6-finger discount.
So you're at the Motel 5. And when Dillinger sees that you've all arrived, he motions for you guys to follow him, and he goes up to one of the motel rooms. We'll say Yazzy's motel room. And he seems to have the key card for some reason. Probably because he paid for it. And ushers you all into the room and tells you that a concerning image has been flagged for investigation by the program. After the door closes, he tells you that. Hold on a second. Let's see if that message, let's see if it's important. Nope. Anyway, he says a certain Mindy Wells reported his uncle missing about 2 weeks ago, and the police had broken into his house. He shows you a series of photos, and painted on the walls of some guy's house, this Elias Wells is a recurring image of an occult symbol, which I'll put into game info notes. Let's get to the thing. Give me one moment.
Disturbing image?
No, it's just a recurring occult image.
No handout for it. It's just going to go into chat.
Yeah, it's going to go into chat. It's easier and faster. Into Discord. Game info notes. It says this. Yeah, it says this occult symbol was among the photos that the police took of Elias Wells' house when they broke into his house looking for him, because he was reported missing about 2 weeks ago by his niece, Mindy Wells. And this occult image kept showing up painted on the walls of his house. And so they've the program has already destroyed any evidence of these photos by the police, but they still think that this concerning image is probably evidence of the unnatural and occult. So they want you to investigate this Elias Wells' house and see if there's anything unnatural and anomalous, and if so, destroy it or obtain it for program isolation. Otherwise, if we can't obtain it for isolation and program buildings, then just destroy it. So this Dillinger tells you that the Elias Wells is a retired horticultural enthusiast, and he lives in the suburbs of New York City. Other than that, the rest is up to you.
You said
horticulturalist? Horticulturalist, yeah.
Okay.
He's basically really big into plants.
Yep.
And he says, and the rest is up to you, motherfuckers. I got other shit to do. Is what Dillinger tells you. Kind of puffs on his cigar, starts to head on out.
His house is in Queens?
No, his house is in the suburbs.
Suburbs, okay.
Yeah. It doesn't matter which suburbs. It's not really important to the narrative.
Yeah, probably upstate New York or some shit.
Yeah, upstate New York somewhere, yeah. We'll just say. But not like any of the major cities, one of the smaller towns or something. So he's not in Albany or Buffalo. He's just in like a small ass fucking town.
Tupper Lake outside of Syracuse.
Something like that. It's not super important, like I said. But yeah. So, I got some other shit to do. So I expect you to handle it. If you need anything, he hands Alex Allard a satellite phone, and then heads on out while puffing a cigar and closes the door as some snow drifts into the motel room
Cars.
of Yazzie's.
Cars.
Cars?
Yeah.
Well, it's up to you to go rent them. Man, here's some cash. He just kind of like gets out a wad of cash of a bunch of hundreds and 20s, and he says, "This is probably around 4,000. Should be enough to rent things in cash and do anything else in cash. Like I said, the rest is up to you, motherfuckers. I got shit to do." And then he heads out the door and closes the door and in the brief time the door is open, snow drifts into the room. He's off into the cold December night.
All right, I start. I open up my Pelican case and start cleaning my weapons, getting them ready.
Yep, you got your weapons and shit.
I gotta reconfigure my kit too, cause I need 5 grenade pouches on that shit.
All right.
Oh. And I prepared something too. There's a backpack that is designed to hold ammo for chain-fed weapons. I bought one, brought it. It's I think it's 500. It's either 500 or 800 capacity. And it has one of those, like everyone's seen Predator, right?
Yeah.
So it's like Jesse the Body Ventura's backpack that fed his Gatling gun. It's just like that, except it doesn't feed a Gat. It feeds, this one's configured to feed the
Okay.
240 Bravo that I got in the Pelican case.
Yeah, that was a good movie, man. You know that chick, man. I had the hots for her for a long time.
Oh,
You
yeah.
share this-
Prisoner? Yeah.
Yeah.
She was in other movies, too. She was in Batteries Not Included and some
I
other...
think he's
Oh, the
talking
one-
out of character, Snowman.
Oh, I'm talking totally in character.
Yeah,
And I imagine Mercury One like having this Pelican case and he opening it up, and I see like the egg carton foam in it, and
Yeah.
like all these little cutouts for his stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, I brought this, you know." And have y'all seen that movie Predator? And I'm like, "Yeah, man, I've seen it." And that chick, man, she was hot. Yeah, man.
Yeah, she was in, hey, man, she was in fucking Batteries Not Included, too.
Oh yeah, that's the one where the little fucking robots were flying around and they helped the old people, you know. Yeah, that
Jessica
fucking movie
Tandy.
was-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jessica.
I loved that
Tandy.
movie as a kid.
I did not like that movie. I was a little older though, you know. There was not really the girl wasn't really my type, you know.
Oh.
Not Jessica Tandy, but the younger couple that was also in it.
Yeah, my family passed around that VHS.
I think Jessica Tandy was in that movie Regarding Tess, you know, with Kevin Costner.
Ah, yeah, fried green tomatoes.
Fried green tomato. You know, I could go for some fucking
Uh,
fried green tomatoes right now.
Driving Miss
man.
Daisy.
I've never really watched that movie. You know.
It was a good one. Yeah.
Well,
It's a
was it?
drama. It's a drama.
It sounded like, you know, it's like if it was like driving Miss Ribbon, I'm in. I'll be the driver. I'll be the seat. I don't care.
He'll be the seat, he says.
Anyway, so man, that's some nice hardware. Are you looking to like freaking like you got a tactical nuke down in the bottom of that bitch? I don't know.
I don't know. I just like to be prepared and have it in the car. It's kind of my role here, I guess.
I do appreciate you with the heavy hardware, because that's not my bag, baby.
Yeah. It's rough, man. And I get a little tear.
What's wrong, man? What's wrong, buddy? Why you crying?
Oh, you know, there's just stuff I can't unsee.
Yeah.
You know, back in the war.
Oh, yeah, man.
Anyways, I'm just gonna reconfigure this kit real quick and clean these up real fast. I'll be ready to go in the morning.
Yeah, man, I went back to the college, you know, when we got back, you know, after the Thanksgiving break, and then they had the finals. I was just in there talking with some of my former colleagues and whatnot at the college, man. And man, holy cow, man, the girls in the college these days. Holy smokes, man, what are they feeding these girls, man? They were freaking.
Oh, you talking about they got big tits or something?
Man, they just stack them different than they used to, man.
Stack them different.
They got the curves, man. They got the hips, them baby making hips, all kinds of stuff, man. I'll tell you what, man.
Yeah, I like big tits.
Alex just sighs. Alex just sighs and says, "I did not think we'd be lusting after college girls in this mission."
Yeah, it's totally legal because they're of age. They're over 18. You know, you go to the high schools and those girls look good too, but you know, I mean, they got some growing up.
Whoa, Yazzie.
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, Yazzie.
Christ, Yazzie, am I gonna find your name on an effing watch list?
No, absolutely not. I respect the boundaries, you know. The only boundary I'm willing to cross is to go hook up with that Fed freaking gang lady Ribbon, man. That girl, holy smokes. I bet she's tired because she's been running through my mind for a month.
Oh my God.
Well,
anyway,
she's got to be here in the city.
I'm sure you know, she's way out of my league, man. I'm just an old man, you know. I probably only got about 15 or 20 more years left on this earth before I go meet the ancestors, you know.
You're not
plenty of
that old, unless you're talking about lifestyle options.
Well, the only thing that helps keep me young, man, is looking at them college girls,
he's in his
man, and
60s.
smoking that peace pipe.
Yeah.
Well, what a start to an opera. Oh, well, damn.
Note to self, I ever have a daughter, need to send her to college where Yazzie isn't.
Hey, yeah, man, if y'all ever have any kids, man, and they got to go to college, I got a lot of connections out in the West, man. And I could pull some strings. Maybe they could be like my personal assistant. It's whatever, you know.
Huh.
Dr. Allard, I'm good to see you, man. I don't. How often, out of character, how often would you respond to any of my 3 to 5 texts per day text messages?
He just text you 3 to 5 per day.
You probably just
Damn.
do it in the same day.
Might send one back the same day, but not every text. Because it'd be like, hey, man, if the weather's crazy out here, man, it's like dry and hot.
Yeah, he send one back, but like he wouldn't be like, you know, like as soon as you like, you know, when you send it, oh look, 5 minutes later you respond. It's more like, okay, it's been 30 minutes, he sent one. Then like, you know, they talk for a bit. Okay, he's gone for an hour. Okay, now he's back.
And then I would have probably have reached out to Mercury One at least maybe once a week, you know. Nothing
Yeah.
personal. It's just like, man, I
Can't
know
do-
he's all about that national security and stuff. I can't be texting, you know, Mercury One. Besides, you know, somebody might find his phone and come track me down, and that scares the shit out of me.
Well, that's
Yeah,
why we
pretty much
have the
me.
Delta Green burners, I guess. Don't we each get 3 of them or something?
Well, it's assumed you have at least 3 that you bought in
Oh,
your
they-
own time. It's not
yeah,
like they
they-
issue you stuff, usually.
I
They-
don't trust. I don't.
they
trust
probably
this
just-
system.
They probably just mass bought a bunch of Nokia phones from the 90s.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
refurbished ones that have been used.
Yeah, like probably like $60 a pop each.
They have
Stuff
other
Yeah,
that's
something like that.
Have like really cheap SIM cards, or like they'll probably break in a month anyway if you use them too much.
They're over the Cricket network.
Something like that, yeah.
Like every
Not
time
Cricket.
I send a message, it's like the Cricket customer's not available.
You call the help desk and they're like, "How can I help you, sir, ma'am?"
Yep.
God, that one darn like video clip. Hello, yes, I am Bryce from Ohio.
Yeah. Hello, sir. I am Bryce from Ohio.
Yeah, no. There's
You
like
know,
I
you're
don't know
not-
if you guys know, but there's like one clip online where like it's some guy in the Indian call center and like he's like, "Hello, I am like Bryce from Ohio," and like you can hear the people speaking Hindi in the in the background. So you just like I'm like, oh goodness, he's not even trying.
I'm sorry, buddy, man. I'm smelling all kinds of curry coming across the phone line right here, man. I don't think you're in Ohio. Man, I could go for some curry goat right now. You ever had curry goat?
Curry's
I
yummy.
think I'm ready for curry goat right now after cleaning all these weapons.
So, what, let's see. It's 8 p.m. Eastern time. So, man, what do y'all make about this image right here, man? This dude, man, he was into some shit. Look at the Ankas on there and everything.
It looks Egyptian or something.
It does kind of look Egyptian. It looks Masonic, man. I was watching this thing on Amazon Prime, man, about the Masons and the Templars, you know. And look at it's got this pyramid with the sun, kind of like that all-seeing eye. You know, there's probably something to that bullshit, man. I was watching National Treasure too, you know, over the holiday when we got back, Thanksgiving, just that weekend. They had the movie, you know. It had the Nikolai Kaji or something like that.
Nikolai Kaji.
He's been in the movie. But yeah, they have. I was watching. I was just really interested because it's all these esoteric things, you know, in these types of movies.
Also, I just want to say I like how Yazi is using like Delta Green Ops as like catch up time with the boys.
I did not catch the reference. What were you saying?
I said I like how Yazi's like basically just using Delta Green Ops as like time to catch up with the boys.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, yeah, yeah, man.
It's hilarious, man. I love it.
But they have this symbol right here, and it's got like this moon, you know. This is kind of a freaky symbol. We got a copy of this image, or we just seen it?
Well, yeah, there's a copy of this image that basically it's printed out that your handler Dillinger would have provided to you, and it's a photo of like a wall of a house that's supposed to be Elias Wells' house in upstate New York.
Okay.
Basically, to describe again, this image was flagged by program investigators as a concerning image, and it was a series of photographs were taken by local police in an upstate New York town that broke into Elias Wells' house, who his niece had reported him missing 2 weeks ago. And some of the images they photographed had this painted on his wall of his house. So they didn't go very far to his house. They just kind of like looked around, like, "Oh, that's freaky." Took some photos and then left. Because they were looking to see where he was, if he was in his house. They basically did an illegal wellness check. Basically, they're not supposed to go in the house, but they did anyway. The images have already been scrubbed and destroyed from the police database of the local police, but like I said, it was flagged by program investigators who look out for unnatural or weird occult images that may lead to a need for an opera. So that's why you were summoned here, in case there was something untoward or strange or unnatural about Elias Wells' house and or him, things like that.
Thing right here, it could just be some art he was into,
If it
Currently
was,
unknown. You don't know.
If it was flagged by the program, I doubt it's just art. I bet you that's like some kind of hypergeometric shit.
I mean, I hear you. And the stuff we've seen, it just makes you start. Man, I was like sitting at the freaking red light, man, and I was like starting to think maybe this is part of the shit too. Like it's like some type of, hypnosis thing. You're just staring at the red light and then all of a sudden it changes from red to green, and then everybody goes, in a straight line. I started questioning everything. Looking for the Fibonacci sequence, the golden square, and like, my cereal. I poured a bowl of cereal, I poured the milk, and then I'm looking and like saying, oh, I think I see the freaking Fibonacci sequence. You know what I'm talking about? Looking at Allard and looking at Mercury 1.
Yeah. They have a word for that.
Nah, don't even start. I'm not, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, people
I'm not going nuts.
People find, like, pictures of Jesus in like, carved wood, or, like, the mushroom on the pizza looks like the Virgin Mary, or...
Hey, that happened.
Yeah.
Be careful. I don't
all
want
over
the
the world.
Ojos to be put on YouTube, but yeah, I hear you. Be careful. I'm not saying that like my eyes got real big, like soon as you were saying like people see Jesus and people see the Virgin Mary and these things. I'm like, man, be careful, man. Be careful.
Yeah, probably know the Virgin Mary's actually is Cthulhu in disguise.
Yeah. You get the Virgin Mary around me, I tell you what. It won't be too long.
Speaking of which, you know what? I'm surprised neither you or Joe have ever done Swiss for Delta Green concept.
It's called...
Here,
What?
no.
What?
I'm surprised neither you or him have done like a church accidentally worshiping like an eldritch being as an angel or something.
Drug.
That's a cult.
Yeah.
Pareidolia.
Well, anyway, that's neither here nor there,
Pareidolia
Redbird.
is a
Are you playing the game or not? Are you role playing or not?
Yeah.
I'll actually start taking it back from this. It's not too interesting conversation.
Okay, fair enough.
It's not really that mission relevant, so he's kind of like, yeah, he's just going off again.
Yeah, he's going off something about the Virgin Mary and this or that.
He probably wants to screw her too.
Pareidolia.
She's...
It's pareidolia.
Oh, yeah. Pareidolia.
Pareidolia.
That's whenever, like, you see the patterns, but
Pareidolia
like,
is a fascinating phenomenon.
it's from just, just shit. You look at the cloud and you see the face of God about to vomit on you or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About to vomit on you.
And then it starts raining and you're like, what the fuck? But, hey, what do y'all think we ought to do, man? Should we run by this dude's house, and just kind of sniff it out? I
Yeah.
don't mean sniff, like...
We're going to have to, tear down the wall probably or something.
First of all, did Dillinger mention a Delta Green box, like a green box or whatever, or...
Nope.
I mean, a month ago we
No.
was here and there wasn't one. Maybe they built one in, like, the last...
Nope.
Oh, You still don't have one.
It is
Unfortunate.
surprising that there's no Delta Green box in the New York area. It's weird.
Well,
Yeah.
there might be one, but if other sales using it often, they'll just kind of, you know, not tell us there's one.
That
Oh,
doesn't inspire much confidence because that means we're the low man on the totem pole.
Alex kind of shrugs and says, I mean, when or if they die, we'll be higher up in them then.
yeah,
I'd rather
we
believe
got-
there
we-
just isn't one.
Yeah, we freaking got rid of the freaking kingpin wizard, pinball wizard guy on the cock guy, and Ernie Cock, Bot, whatever his name is, Ernie Cock, Ernie Bot, and then we caught that piece of shit that went crazy, that rogue Delta Green guy.
Mm. Yeah, Sam.
Yeah, that guy. I'm so proud, man. We should have ran him through. I mean, I was about to stick him with my knife. I
He
swear
was
to
our
goodness.
friend.
He turned on us.
He did, but he was our friend. He went crazy because he saw too much shit.
It's
No,
hard to
I'm
blame
sorry.
him for those issues, I suppose.
I'm sorry. I crossed the line. I apologize. It's just I get excited when I see normal people acting crazy. You know.
Yep. But anyways, we should
Anyways,
probably get
so,
some rest and get ready to investigate this shit.
I mean, look at this hotel. Who can sleep here? A Motel 6, they'll leave the light on. Motel 5, yeah, they're cheaper because they turn the light off. They don't leave the light on for you. What's up with that shit?
Oh shit. Yeah, you
Y'all wanna
notice
go to-
you notice the light bulb on the lamp nearby is flickering on and off, and then eventually just dies.
It's because a cockroach is flipping the light switch up and down.
Oh man, well, hey,
It's because
y'all wanna-
they never change the light bulb, so they just let them wear out.
Hey, y'all want to get out of here, man? I'll go get us a spot at the Waldorf or the Ritz, man. Hey, we'll get freaking.
Something high
Hey,
profile
what-
would be a mistake, I think. Tactical mistake. Lucky.
Yes, Action has been bothering me recently. It doesn't mean they're not looking for us. This is an old stomping ground.
About if we go down to Rick's?
Yeah, there would be no vacancies around Christmas time. Just saying, out of character.
Or if there are, it'd be like some like bad motel. That's just like
No,
$500
he's talking about the Ritz or Waldorf. That's not happening.
no, yeah, heck no, there's not. Not unless someone cancels. Unless we must sit in the hotel lobby for like 5 hours, see if someone cancels last minute.
Somebody might have canceled. You know, they might have found out their wife was pregnant. Who knows? But hey, okay, what about Rick's? Y'all want to go to the cabaret? Get some bottle service? I'll pay. It's on me.
How about when we're done with
I-
the op? Bruh.
Well, if we make it out of it, I was kind of trying to get that, a little bit of that shake and go. You know what? I like what you. Let's get some rest and then go check it out.
We can think about victory dance later.
No, I was just thinking like if something happened and like one of these monsters like stuck a serrated like freaking claw into us and our heart was ripped out. It's like I should have went and saw some TNA before I went down. But I got you.
Well, that's why we got Dr. Allard. For
And that big ass gun of yours.
field surgery.
I can try my best, though. Without my gear does make it hard.
All right. You know, it's 8 p.m. You know, I mean, how hard would it be to just swing by his apartment real quick and then come back? You know, I mean, y'all go to. I usually like crash around midnight, 1 o'clock a.m. I mean, it's 8 o'clock. We're gonna go to sleep right now. What are we gonna get up at like 3?
Maybe we should establish a green box so that Alex has a place to operate on one of us if we get fucked up, injured really bad. Alex,
I'm
you
sure
said-
Alex knows all the contacts. You know, make that phone call and get that like under the table clinic guy that's
Yeah.
posing as a veterinarian.
I
Actually, he
don't-
may be a veterinarian.
I don't like the fact that you don't have your
I
equipment with you.
I did study to be an MD, but I did not officially have much practice.
We need to run to the CVS or the Walgreens or something. The pharmacy.
Though, point being, I do. If you were to get me supplies and equipment, I could probably reasonably perform well.
Yeah, we should probably do that. Maybe we can maybe sneak into an ER or something real quick and grab some stuff. Maybe you got some contacts you could use, Doctor.
Probably a criminology check, isn't it?
It would be a criminology check, yes.
Okay, let me see. Probably not gonna succeed, but no use not trying.
Criminology or bureaucracy, I guess.
I'll try criminology. It's probably technically more accurate.
Yeah.
I wonder if Dillinger.
Also, imagine.
I wonder if Dillinger would approve
Okay.
of me using a CIA safe house as a greenhouse, a green box.
Anyway,
I mean, I probably wouldn't care. That sounds like it would work.
Well, anyway, I guess Alex just has a contact he can get like slightly expired stuff off of.
Yeah. You succeeded at your criminology check, so basically, someone in a local hospital, because there would be several hospitals throughout the city of New York, could provide you with like surgical tools and things like that.
Yeah, stuff that's like meant for just probably marked for disposable, but you saw some uses in it. Someone been eager to dispose of some stuff to sell, but yeah, no.
And
Yeah,
Dillinger
probably.
just gave you a few thousand in cash, so you just pay him off of that.
Maybe
so it's
we
not a
can
big
run
deal.
to. Sorry.
Okay. Alex comes back. Okay, well, I managed to contact someone that was willing to maybe mix up labels on equipment that's not quite ready for disposal, or medicine that still has some kick in it left,
Great. So we pick
Though
up a
deliver.
backpack of stuff from a dumpster somewhere and call it good.
That's basically what you're doing. So yeah, so you just take like an hour to do that.
Yeah,
And then
not quite a dumpster, but some. Also, you guys go to some like biohazard-ish dumpster-ish thing. That's not quite dumpster, but it's similar
Yeah.
enough.
Yep.
I forgot they called it exactly. There's a certain name for it. We just kind of like pick up a backpack next to it.
Yeah, so you would just pay like in Bitcoin or something, and then some random account. So that way it's like less traceable. And then you pick up somewhere at a dead drop, and yeah, you have some surgical tools.
Anyway,
Okay.
I couldn't get like that much sterilizing equipment though. We can just buy that.
Get some alcohol and stuff like that.
Yeah, just get rubbing alcohol and go for it.
The good
Might take
90%
the-
stuff.
You take
Good
the
90%.
alcohol, put it in the bin, fill it up with water. It kind of dilutes it down, but it makes it go further.
What, the rubbing alcohol?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And put like
It's
3
stuff-
gallons
fine.
of water
stuff
in
is
one
so
tub
cheap.
of.
The
Yeah,
stuff-
it's not really.
It's so cheap. It's like $5 for a bottle of 90%, $3
Yeah.
for 70%, and then
Wha-
what is it? 50%? No, 70%'s the lowest they got. That one's like $1.99. I know that for a fact because I
Yeah.
buy all
Also,
the time.
out of character, we probably going to go cheap when it comes to our medical equipment.
Wouldn't want to go cheap or would want to go cheap?
Wouldn't want to go cheap.
Yeah, they have the 90% bottles are like $5, 5 to 8.
Yeah, exactly. So, and plus, we still have that 20,000 in cash. So I'm assuming that like we can afford it.
Speaking
I
of
use
that,
it-
we
I
need
use
to
it
hit
for
a
my dishes,
dispensary.
if you're wondering.
I found out weed's legal in New York.
Oh yeah, you could probably stop by the weed store.
Yeah, the dispensary.
Or
Hey,
the-
look, I can get 3 grams, man, and
They
if
still
y'all
have
don't partake,
dispensaries?
I mean, the store.
Yeah. probably sell it to the bodega and shit like that.
Yeah, the dispensary, the store, the place
Yeah,
you
there
go
was some
in.
dispensaries and stuff that close at like 2 a.m. I just
Yeah.
Googled it, and apparently there's like cannabis dispensaries open pretty late.
Yeah. Come on, hey, look, let's go. If y'all don't partake, look, just buy it, and I'll pay. I'll give you the money. You buy it because they only get me 3 ounces. That's 9 ounces. That's like
Why don't you come with us and just
that's
buy it
like-
yourself?
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get my 3 ounces. You get your 3 ounces, and
Just don't-
Allard get his 3 ounces.
Just don't use
That
your
gives
real. Don't use your real ID, okay? You gotta use
Nah,
your
I'm
fake
not
one.
gonna use my.
Yeah. Because we don't want your ID signature over here in New York. So
Nah, I'm
we
not
get
gonna do
tracked
that.
down. Okay.
You guys are
my
doing
name's-
everything else but the case. Right
My
now.
name's
Use your
Noah.
personal debit card or something, and then it gets flagged by some evil corporation. Like, oh God, he's in New
Nah, man,
York.
I pull out the cash. I got gift cards. I got look at this. He pulls up a whole bunch of ones. Hey, you never
There you
know
go.
if you're gonna go by the cabaret. Hey, the eye candy. But look, that's like 250 plus ounces or grams, man. Come on, man. Let's go hit the store real quick.
You can get really high off of that and stay high for a long time.
I'm high right now. What are you talking about?
I got high on
Man.
the plane, man.
Yeah, it wasn't because the plane was flying. It's because I was smoking. Hey,
Those do not smoke in the bathroom lights are bullshit.
yeah, I got really in trouble for that. But hey, $500 gets you out of a lot of trouble. Like, hey, look, man, I get it, but like, here's 500 to look the other way. Hey, but speaking of that, getting high before we got, man, that's like on the real, and I kind of lean in. Man, that Dillinger dude, man, he likes to use motherfucker, like you motherfuckers, like real hard, man. It kind of like, it's a little bit intimidating, but whenever I smoke the little bit of green first, I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
He's cool. Anyway, all right, so come on, let's go. Are y'all coming or not?
I'm gonna help get medical supplies, but you have fun. We'll see you in the morning.
I'm only gonna get. I'm just running to the dispensary to get 3 ounces. Are you out? So you're out?
Oh,
Okay. All right.
Well, yeah. Well, we each did it.
2028, you can just buy like however many amount of cannabis you want in New York City by 2028.
Yeah, by 2028,
Okay.
they probably sell the shit in the bodegas on every.
Yeah,
corner.
just sell them like at every like
You know-
convenience store and bodega at this point.
You know about the
Oh,
governor
I'm just gonna
that's
grab
going to get elected next, right? In New York, New York City, in real life,
No,
like out
I
of
don't
character.
think it's-
Okay, yeah.
I
He's
used to, but I don't. pay
something else.
attention.
It's like things are gonna change in New York. They're gonna be like that, where they're selling weed in bodegas and stuff like that, like Coke machines selling weed. It's gonna be different.
I mean, back in the 80s, man, you can buy ecstasy at the bar over the counter. It was legal in Texas.
Oh yeah, before it became illegal. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like they get all scared and they make it illegal and then they realize that weed's not so bad for you. Maybe the ecstasy is,
But we each need to rent a car, and I'm gonna help Allard with the medical equipment and stuff.
Yeah, so you rent a car and then you get the medical stuff. It's not a big deal. We're going to take a quick 4 or 5 minute break, so I gotta hit the restroom real
Take a
fast and
piss.
grab a new drink.
Right back.
I'll be right back.
Pareidolia. 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 Pareidolia.
I'm back. Let me guess. Redbird never leaves. Redbird is always here. Redbird is eternal.
I only leave when I feel like it, which is never.
Redbird, the eternal bird. Always here. Eternal bird.
All right, I'm back.
Hello.
Back, I
Hello.
heard.
Hello.
Hello.
Is the weed smoking Yazzie back yet? Just rename Snowman to Weed Man.
He's pretty close to his mic. I think it's. Was it picking up my voice? Nope.
Mm-hmm.
His mic keeps keying on Discord.
Yeah, I can faintly hear a noise. And Snowman, you mean? Mike?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's a lot, but okay, no.
Basically just waiting on Snowman to return.
He must be making some food or something.
A sandwich, maybe? Who knows?
Yeah.
Perhaps a weed witch? I don't
He's
know.
back.
Is he back?
Snowman.
He's not back. He's front.
Schneemann.
He's
You know,
returned,
you know,
Redbird. No, you're...
Yo,
we can
got We got your
Yo, weed
sandwich.
man, you back?
You got your sandwiches and your chippy chips. And your soda pop.
Yep.
All right.
I went and checked on the wife.
Oh, okay.
She has like a nurse coming to the house like for the next 2 weeks.
Oh.
They already came today. Yeah, I mean she got fucked up, man. I'm still unwinding from that.
It's all good, man.
It's diabetes, bro. I mean, it was something else, but diabetes contributed to getting blown out of proportion. Put her in ICU.
You know, diabetes is
Anyway.
also an issue because it's one of those things that messes with medicines and stuff too sometimes.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Well, if you have to go check on her, no big deal, man. I mean,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
none of us is going to be like, oh my god, how dare Snowman, like, check on his real life wife. We have a Delta Green game to get to. Jesus Christ, man.
like Redbird, who's going to check on his fictional ex-wife. Oh, wait, she's missing.
Hate you for this.
Speaking of which, let me roll randomly to see if they found her in downtime. Oh, okay. They would have found her disoriented and just in her car, not in a rental car, at like a gas station miles away from her home. So they would have
Well-
found your character's ex-wife.
How much PTSD does he have? That's a real question.
I don't know. Why don't you make it your next character be her? You'll find out.
I can't keep making Delta Green. I can't keep making a Delta Green character and having their spouse or ex-spouse or whoever be another Delta Green agent. I can't keep doing that, man.
I mean, they just might find another greasy package in the mail.
Oh, that'd be messed up if like action exposure supernatural not just be a Delta Green agent.
He doesn't remember what happened for the past like 3 weeks when they found her. She was gone for about 3 weeks. Just
That's
in a
probably
rental-
that's probably disturbing in its own way.
just missing for 3 weeks. Found in a rental vehicle, paid for in cash at some disreputable rental car company.
Fucking
The,
hurts.
No, the Mertz rental company.
Hurts.
But yeah, it's assumed you guys spend some time, get the surgical stuff, and rental vehicle paid for in cash. And
Alright.
Yazzie goes and finds a Weedomat vending machine at the Motel 5.
The 7-Eleven.
No, it's a Weedomat vending machine at the Motel 5.
Mm.
It just dispenses like tons of weed and THC products and weed gummies and shit like that at the vending machine. Snowman, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you just find as much whatever marijuana products you want, either at the
So it's-
410 convenience store nearby, or at the vending machine, the Motel 5.
So they
got
have
your-
a vending
got your
machine, and I
trees
can
now.
like, I can
What?
like feed it. I can like feed it with like dollar bills, and it'll like, it'll just.
It spits out trees, bro. You just feed it money, it spits out
I'm-
trees.
I'm gonna put in, and I'm gonna keep putting in dollar bills and vending until it's empty.
I got all
Oh, trees, man.
You get all of it then. You get all of it.
How much did it cost?
Probably like couple $1,000.
Yeah, my freaking big stack of ones is like I went through like 4 of them or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you went through a bunch of ones and then you used some of the money Dillinger gave you and you just empty out the vending machine of like, weed gummies and THC and weed whatever.
THC
pens and weed.
cola.
Yeah, exactly. You get all of that. All right, we'll just assume you have all of that.
I take out.
By the time they get back in the rental vehicle with the medical supplies, you have emptied out the vending machine.
THC crystal pens. You got
Exactly.
THC patches.
All of it. You have it.
Yeah. The powder that you sprinkle on your food, the gummies.
Are you telling me that you're gonna use it all at once?
Yeah.
No, no.
While he's vaping the crystals.
What?
They used to have that when they had
He
dispensaries.
just slaps on a bunch of THC patches and eats a bunch of weed gummies and smokes a bunch of THC
You
vape
see,
at the same time as he
Yeah.
rolls up a blunt.
you see,
Baking a
he
THC
gets so
pizza, too.
high.
Yeah.
He gets
Yeah,
so
just-
high. He starts putting gummies on his arm and eating the patches.
He's just so high.
Oh my god,
Seen,
that reminds me.
I seen a girl do that before. She baked a THC pizza, ate a gummy, and while she was eating the pizza, she was vaping THC crystals. Back when they still had dispensaries.
Oh my
out
god,
here. And
I don't know
she
why,
just
but-
fucking like after 30 minutes, she just fell asleep. She was just done, out,
yeah.
knocked the fuck
Bro,
out.
I don't know why, but like I remember like my uncle telling me like some guy who was trying to quit smoking, and since he's in the hospital, he's going. He can't not smoking in the first place. So he's kind of trying to quit. He has a bunch of nicotine patches. He apparently put some on his tongue to see what they would do. They didn't work. I'm just gonna say it didn't work. It tastes horrible. Allegedly, he spit them out.
I would never.
But
Anyway, so you guys roll up as you see him emptying out the remnants of this THC/weed vending machine at the Motel 5.
You got your trees now, Yazzie?
You said.
All right, let's go back to the motel.
I don't have to go stand on the commode to get high on pot today. All right, so we're just gonna sit around tonight. We're not gonna go and try to check this dude's house out. Maybe just do a drive-by.
Do a drive-by? I think that the word is not what you think it means.
We'll do a drive-by,
I mean-
baby. Let's go.
We could, if you want.
We could do a drive-by. There's no point in doing one, but we
Don't-
could do one.
Don't crash your car while you're high on trees.
Look, man,
I've never had a wreck while
we
I've been
don't
out.
use negative language like crashing. We use rather we say the words sudden and violent stop.
Don't make a sudden violent stop into a pedestrian while you're under the influence of trees.
And it's not the same as like drinking alcohol. I don't do that. Drinking alcohol is you can't do nothing. You can't freaking hold your Peter while you piss. But some weed, it don't do that, man. It just calm and mellow. I mean, I'm not gonna, just like, just totally take in like 5,000 milligrams of THC all at once. That's wasting it. Your body doesn't get that same, it puts you, it'll knock you out, make you sick. True story. Above table, quick. I stopped in Vegas and bought the max amount of THC drink. They're like 5-hour energy bottles.
Mm-hmm.
And I drank a half one and gave the other one to my wife when we got home to Texas. And I was like, man, this ain't doing nothing. So I took another one and drank the whole thing. So it's 100 milligrams per. So she grabbed one and she took the whole thing. I got puke drunk. 150 milligrams of THC. I'm not a partaker, so I don't understand it. When I say I'm not a partaker, I don't generally mess with THC. But my good friend, he's the one that asked me to get it. He's like, oh, you're going through Vegas? Get as much as you can, and I'll pay you back. And you can keep a little bit. So I kept me 5 bottles or 6 bottles of it. But about $400 worth of that shit, because that's the limit I could get.
Huh.
Damn.
Yeah, it just made me sick, really bad. It didn't make Barbie sick, but she's on pain meds. She's on like a very high dose of hydrocodone every day. It just doesn't affect
shit.
her. Yeah. She's on hydrocodone 10s 4 times a day.
Wow, yep, that'll keep you high.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Anyway, back in.
Yay!
Right. So, what do you guys do now?
We can do a drive-by. Each of us will rent a car. I'm gonna put the Pelican case in my back seat with my kit, and we can do a quote-unquote drive-by by the house. Just
Okay.
a quick scan.
So, the Motel 5 has a car rental little thing that doesn't even ask for your ID or to sign anything or fill out any forms. They just take cash, and it's called Mertz. It just seems kind of shady, possibly highly illegal, but they are renting out cars.
All right.
Their little subline is it money talks or you'll be walking?
It's not like we have to drive for 5 hours to get there, is it?
No, it's just like half an hour. Half an hour upstate.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
About a half an hour to 45-minute drive. Mostly highway, obviously. Going upstate New York.
So did we get any deets on this guy? Like, what did he do this,
No, you got very light information from Dillinger. He just said that this Elias Wells is a horticultural enthusiast, which means he loves plants. And some
maybe he even grew weed.
pictures in his pictures and photos of his house that the police took. Had a recurring occult symbol painted on some of his walls. And it was flagged by program investigators. And they have since had the local police photos and photographic evidence destroyed already. It's just you just have to follow up and figure out if this Elias Wells is anything unnatural, and if so, destroy any evidence of the unnatural, etc. Unless it can be contained and isolated easily. So they don't really know very much about it. That's why they called you guys, Delta Green agents. But you do know where his house is. It's in upstate New York, in the suburbs. And you have an address.
All right.
So
yeah,
you could just drive over there like tonight if you want to.
Yeah, we'll go over there tonight.
Yeah. You drive upstate, take the highway, and you get to this quiet suburban neighborhood, and you spot Elias Wells' house, which is a 3-story house. You see the driveway is empty, and his garden surrounding his house seems to contain a bunch of ferns with purple flower heads, barely visible in the starlight and moonlight and the occasional street lamp.
Hey, Yazzie, is that Purple Kush?
Talking about in the garden or in my backpack?
Both.
I don't know about the garden, but in my backpack, maybe. Are you making a reference to Schedule 1? The video game Above Table?
No. No, I never played that.
Okay.
Schedule 1.
Yeah, you're a dope dealer and you grow Purple Kush
Oh.
as one of them.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Well, Purple
alright.
Kush is a real breed. Like, real world. But anyways,
Got
yeah.
it.
Back to the game. My bad.
No, it's just it is not purple kush. It's just some sort of fern with a purple flower head.
Alright.
That's kind of easily visible under the lamplight, etc.
That's weird. I've never seen that before. Never seen a fern with a flower. I mean, I've been to Fort Lewis a bunch of times for training, and I've seen a lot of ferns out in the forest. Never seen one with a flower. You guys ever seen that?
No, I have not.
No, I ferns are not typically a flowering type of plant. Not typically.
Either you guys know anything about horticulture?
Yeah, it would be a botany skill if anyone has it.
I mean, the closest I have is science biology, but that's a stretch.
No. But yeah, there's a backyard that's not visible from just driving by. There's a 3-story house. You see the lights are off also.
Maybe he's he's into that thing. Maybe he made this one, mixed this one sex with that one. The pistil and the stamen.
Yeah.
Mixed them up.
Like a hybrid?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of like botanists, horticulturalists doing stuff like that.
I got an idea, guys. You remember the last time we went to an opera together?
Yeah, a few weeks ago.
We met those guys from Sunshine Depths. And the company the company Sunshine Depths found a cure for cancer by getting weird plants from Cormomosa
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Game over, man. Game over.
You smelling what
Look,
I'm laying down?
I'm smelling what you're laying down, man. You think this symbol has something to do with that place?
Maybe. Maybe. Maybe we should get some sleep before we dive into this one, guys.
Hey, but if we eat it, maybe we'll never get cancer.
Or we'll turn into schmizzard people.
This is true. Are we stopped
Wizard
in front of
people.
the house?
No, you're just kind of like slowly driving by at like probably 20 miles an hour or something.
Who's driving?
Well,
I'm
you each have a
assuming all
separate
three
car.
Yeah, we each
What?
have. We, yes.
Are in separate cars.
Yes. And
what
we're
he
talking
said, yeah.
we're talking over throat mic
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, you're
And
talking
also,
over the
like-
comms.
You gotta keep in mind, this is
Okay.
supposed to Delta Green, man. We do this like 3 cars. We're probably gonna lose 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It-
park right in front of the house and I get out of the car.
Encrypted
All right, you
channel.
see, guys, he park his SUV in front of the house and get out of the car.
I'm just gonna watch
Yeah,
him.
I'll be right back. Just cover me.
Yeah,
Cover
I'm
me.
gonna go down, like drive down the street and turn around and park so that I can see the front where he's going.
Okay.
Like,
People ask me what's my MO, and I say my MO has a big ass gun. That's what.
plus you got cock diesel down the street.
All right, so what is Yazzie doing, Snowman, as you get out of the
Yeah.
vehicle?
Yeah, as he's walking to the front door.
Oh, you see the front door is slightly ajar by like maybe half an inch. Because you remember in your very brief briefing that the local PD had broken into his house with an illegal wellness check to look for the missing Elias Wells that was reported missing by his niece 2 weeks ago. So that's why the door is like slightly open kind of thing.
Is
But you
the-
see that there's a front yard with some different variety of plants, including some weird-looking fern with a purple flower head. He's got some sort of backyard, though it's not really visible from where the front of the house. Too.
Whenever I get to the front door, is there yellow police tape stretched?
Yes, actually.
Is it intact, or does it look like somebody's walked through it? Like just
Nope,
like
it looks intact.
And then as the door's ajar, I look to where the handle would latch to the door jamb. Is that still busted?
Yeah, it's busted.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna just take a step back. I'm gonna kind of squat down, kind of like a tactical kneel, so to speak. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna activate the throat mic, and I'm gonna whisper. The front door's open. I'm going in.
All right.
It looks more like they just kind of like the police probably broke the door in when
Okay.
they did the legal wellness check.
That's what I'm thinking. That's the description I'm building
Yeah.
in my head. All right.
Just
I'm going to
keep the chatter
take
open.
Okay. I'll lock the throat mic into open mic,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take out my pocket knife and I'm gonna carve a symbol into the door jamb.
Okay. Is it the elder sign?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
That's
gonna
cool.
just kind of whisper elder signs posted. I'm going in. I'm gonna take out my flashlight. I'm assuming it's dark.
Yeah. Make an alertness check, Yazzie.
Oh shit! I got a red check mark. Let me just clear that off real quick. Alertness. Here we go. Okay. All right. Last week we were rolling 1s and 2s. Now we're rolling fucking 80s and 90s.
Super alert.
And I'm just thinking to myself as I'm going in, man, those gummies are good. Ooh, it's starting to hit. Oh man, maybe I'm thinking to myself. I'm actually kind of whispering it out loud so the throat mic picks it up. Man, them gummies are good, man. And I'm talking like I'm talking to myself, not to anybody. when I say that, and then I say, maybe freaking Mo was right, man. Maybe I shouldn't be driving. And I'm talking with a smile on my face. Flashlights out.
As you go into to his house, obviously, as I said, there's a police tape here. The front door was forced open by the local police yesterday who searched his house. Kind of like in an incompetent way because, like I said, it was a legal wellness check. Just behind the door, you see a bunch of letters and postal notes basically stacked up. You see among the letters, there's like a late bills for his electricity and from the local town and also the energy company. And you also see what looks like letters from a certain brokerage company called O'Grady Brokers. A bunch of spam mail and those little newspaper-like spam advertisements for like have coupons for Burger King and shit like that.
Yeah.
So you'd find those just kind of stacked up behind the door.
So I think as I'm kind of kind of sift through those, I see the late notices for the electric. I'd like to see how far those go back.
Oh, those go back what looks like about a couple months. Like he's been late in his bill for at least a month or two.
I'll go to a light switch and I'll turn it on to see if electric's in.
Looks like they cut the electric. No, they didn't cut the electric. My bad. Yeah, so yeah, the electricity is on when you turn it on by turning on a switch. Well, for the light switch. But do you open his mail and just read it?
Yeah.
Or do you just looking at the envelopes? What was that?
No. I'll open the electric.
Oh, okay. You open it up. You see that his electric bills are in like the hundreds and hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. Like his first bill from like 2 months ago is for like $650 for his electric bill, which is unusually high for one person living in a house by themselves. You would quickly notice.
I'm going to ask a question.
Then his electric bill for this current cycle is like $1,200, in addition to what he already owes. What was that?
All right. So this is kind of a question you may not be able to answer. Maybe you can, but I'm going to look. In real life, I know my electric bills. They'll show a usage graph.
Oh yeah.
The last 6 months. So Yazi wants to look and see if there's a usage graph to show any spike.
Oh yeah, there's a huge spike from about 2 cycles ago, or about roughly a month and a half ago.
I'm gonna take a picture of this and I'm gonna send it to Allard and with the burner phone camera.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna send it to Allard and Mercury One, and then I'm just gonna toss that letter off to the side. I'm done with
Okay.
it.
I'm going to text him back something because he's got his throat mic open so I can't talk to him.
Well, actually, he should still be able to hear you. He just has his mic on open mic. You can hear him, right?
I see that, and I'll key my mic and unlatch it.
Oh, all right.
And not a shower, huh?
And yeah, then I'll talk over throat mic. Yeah, he's growing plants in his basement. You'll find a bunch of lights. If he's using that much electricity, it's probably hydroponics. Just be careful because maybe the plants are sentient. You never know. They might try to eat you or kill you.
Okay, well,
I
I'll
saw
enter
that
my
movie.
armor then.
You might want to come out and put your armor on, yeah.
I'll say back to him, feed me, Seymour.
As Yazzy's just kind of like looking through the mail, you'd also find a letter from the local city council, which has identified a concerning discrepancy between the electric meter and usual electricity usage patterns, and a letter from the O'Grady brokers from a Jennifer O'Grady requesting payment for brokerage services from Elias Wells. The guy who owns this house is Elias Wells.
Can I open that?
Yeah, it's just asking for payment for brokerage services.
Does it got an account number on that letter?
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
I'll take a picture of that and I'll send that to the team.
O'Grady Brokers is a brokers agency somewhere here in town. This unnamed, fictional upstate New York town, which, like I said, is not really important to the name of the town. It's just somewhere in suburban New York. But yeah, what was that?
So I open that letter and I look at that and I'm quickly looking to see, like, typical mail like this has the business entity's address and an account number, and that's the reason.
Yeah, you have an account number and the address of O'Grady Brokers.
Yep. All right. Good deal. I'll take that picture and then I'll discard that letter. I'll send it. I'll look around. Is there anything else other than mail? Anything else in the mail that maybe jumps out? Oh,
no.
I'll get that letter from the city council. And look
Yeah,
at
the city council's just bitching basically about how there's a discrepancy between his electricity readout meter and how much he's actually like using electricity, basically.
I'll cue up my mic and mention.
Like, basically, they're accusing him of like cheating on electricity somehow and using way more electricity than his meter is actually reading.
Oh shit! Even with the power bill, he's using
I'll
more
take a
than
picture
that.
of it and send it if I didn't already.
Hydroponics explains some of it, but unless the guy has like an entire like hydroponic farm in this basement, it doesn't explain all of it.
I mean, you never know. There could be several levels below his house.
Well,
See
we'll have to
what I'm saying?
find out, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we gear up.
Yeah, I'll keep searching for the entrance to the basement from the inside, if there is one.
The first
And I'm-
floor doesn't really have anything of much note. There's like a empty kitchen that looks like it's just got maybe one can of beans and the fridge is empty. And
I'm gonna go to the can of beans and open it, and then like find a spoon and eat it because I got the munchies.
eating his can of beans.
Cold beans.
You're eating his Bush's baked beans. There
Can't get any more
Yes.
British than that.
Hell yes. I'm hungry. I
Shit.
don't know why I didn't give me some Doritos. and
I'm
shit.
gonna I'm gonna step out and put on my kit and my backpack, assemble the 240 Bravo, and attach the ammo
Yeah.
pack to it, all that shit.
Okay.
Sling it and head inside with my kit. Yeah.
You notice that there is the symbol, or the occult symbol, in the hallway on the first floor. There's stairs going up. Excuse me. And there's also stairs going down. It looks like the police didn't go very far into his house. They just look like they opened the door basically and then kind of left. Probably because Delta Green of the program figured out what they were doing and then just kind of forced them to cut their investigation short. But you do see what looks like spliced power cables from the house's main electricity that runs down into the basement.
I'm gonna walk through the house into the backyard and look for a shed.
All right, you go into the backyard.
Yep.
Let's see
Take
here.
a look around.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna read something.
I'm gonna say over the throat mic I'm headed to the backyard real quick.
Rodney Bilko. Above table, I know that's not appropriate. Being ex-military and all. Well, Yazi's ex-military. I forgot.
Yeah, Yazzie is.
He was in the army.
Yeah.
You find there is what looks like a tool shed that hasn't been used in a while. Got a bunch of cobwebs and dust.
Any tools in it? Like maybe an axe or a shovel or something?
Yeah, there's like a shovel. But you also see there's a dog bowl that's empty. and a little puddle of vomit with writhing white tiny larvae in the vomit. And the dog bowl is marked bonkers.
Guys, something wrong. I'm gonna take a picture and send it to him on the burner phone. Look out for a dog.
That's right next to the bowl. It says it's bonkers and yonkers. What?
No,
Bonkers, bonkers
no,
the
the dog bowl is marked bonkers, but there's a little puddle of like old vomit with a little tiny white larvae that's writhing in the vomit.
I'm gonna grab the shovel and head back into the house.
Yeah, and you notice the larva is like tiny pale larva, maybe less than like a grain of, slightly around the size of a grain of rice each larva.
Yeah, like
but yeah, what was that?
Fly
Yeah.
maggots. Okay.
Yeah. So, but you grab your the shovel, then what?
Head back into the house.
Okay, yeah, go back in the house from the backyard.
Yeah, what's up?
Burn them.
Burn the maggots?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna look around for some in the shed that might be flammable.
Yeah, there's like some kerosene or something.
I'll pour kerosene on them and just kind of like a really small puddle just on the vomit, tiny little puddle just on the vomit, and then light it up with a lighter or something.
A match, probably. Yeah, there's some matches in the shed. Okay, yeah. You light them and they just kind of go up in flames.
All right. I'm gonna keep
that
the
kills
box.
the tiny larva.
I'm gonna keep the box of matches. I'll put it in one of my pouches, like pouch where I keep my pens and stuff.
Sure. You found the matches. They seem like they're for decades old, but they still work.
Yeah.
They're the long matches, like several inches long.
And I'm just gonna say over throat mic done, and then I'm gonna grab the shovel again and go back into the house.
All right. Do you want to go upstairs or downstairs?
I actually want to use the shovel to bash in the wall that has the symbol on it, because that's our objective. So
yeah, you have to cover up unnatural shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you just kind of bash in the wall that has the symbol painted on it in the hallway of the first floor.
Is it a sheetrock wall?
Yeah, we'll say it's sheetrock wall.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that shovel to like cut into the sheetrock like every maybe like inch or so from the top all the way to the bottom, all the way across the image, so that it's in like little fucking chunks, and then cut into it the same way up and down, so it's like a chessboard almost, and like just shred it to hell, so it's like powder and fucking little chunks.
All right, sure, you do that.
And then I'm gonna go downstairs with Yazi.
Okay. What are you doing, Redbird?
Be getting in my gummies, buddy.
I probably should be gathering samples of some sort.
Also, I'm going to contact Grillinger.
It's too late to gather samples of the tiny larvae in the puddle of vomit because he burned it already.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but what about Grillinger?
I'm gonna text Grillinger, like objective complete.
Okay. He says further investigate the house, see if there's anything else that you might need to destroy or contain.
Okay. Text him back. Found strange ferns bearing flowers, and also maggots in dog vomit, but burned it.
He doesn't seem to respond right now. Alright, so is Allard going to the basement too?
Yeah, he will. Back him up.
Alright. So you go down to the basement, and like I said, you see what looks like the power cables to the house's main electricity some power cables, spliced power cables at the house's main electricity run down to the basement. While you descend, you find it's incredibly cold, bitterly cold, in fact, when you descend to the initial room, which is lined from ceiling to floor with tarpaulin. I guess this scenario was written by a British guy, but tarpaulin. What the fuck does that guy even mean? Oh, tarpaulin is basically tarps. Duh.
Oh, tarpaulin. Yeah.
Tarpaulin. Yeah, it's just
tarp.
tarps.
Tarp is short
Tarps.
for tarpaulin. Yeah.
Yeah, tarps.
That's
So anyway, so it's lined floor to ceiling with tarps. You see the power lines lead to exposed coils of multiple freezers that have been ripped apart. You're gonna have to all roll a con ×5 check though. 'Cause you're down here and you feel kind of dizzy as soon as you get even into the stairwell of the basement.
Hey. Uh-oh. Poor Yazi, he's too high.
oh shit.
Yes, he's so high.
Okay, no, not gonna lie, guys. I like how, like, every time Yazi fails something, we're like, yeah, he's too high.
That sounds
But
good.
yeah. So there's a bunch of tarps running from ceiling to floor. And there's the exposed. The power lines lead to exposed coils of multiple freezers that have been ripped apart. And basically, something in the air, permeating in the air, causes dizziness and confusion to Yazzie. But the rest of you seem to be fine.
Back out, guys. Back out. We're gonna need respirators or something.
Yeah. God, my stomach turn. As he looks to Yazi, who, like, is probably, like, about to vomit.
Well, lifting like my shirt up over my nose and mouth and kind of covering my mouth help.
We give you 20% bonus, but you. So we'll say you just barely succeed. Yeah.
Well, and what I'm kind of getting at, I'm not sure if this is gonna matter. I hear Mercury 1 saying, back out, we need to get some respirators. So I'm feeling this effect. They're seeing it, and I'm wondering if just covering my mouth will, in effect, whatever I'm breathing. I'm assuming that I'm breathing in.
Yeah. No, that's good enough to where you won't be dizzy and confused if you just cover your mouth with your shirt. But even on the stairs, you would also notice there is a bed in the middle of this room.
A bed in the middle of the room?
Oh, it's fucking weird, yeah. Just a bed in the middle of the room. In this really cold room.
And the freezers are all torn up, or like busted apart.
Yeah, the freezers are the exposed coils of multiple freezers ripped apart, which basically what it seems to be is he put a bunch of freezers down here to make the room really cold.
Yeah.
Cold, yeah. He's making
A
using
morgue.
coils to make. Ooh.
Back out.
So
It's a
Yeah,
morgue.
but Mercury One does say back out, and I assume Mercury One's backing up out into the first floor.
Yeah.
Is Allard and Yazzie going back up too?
Yeah.
Okay, so Allard is. What about you, Snowman?
Yazzie's gonna pause and use his phone. He's gonna try to use his phone to take a picture of that room before
Okay.
he backs out, and then he's gonna back
Sure.
out unless something happens.
Take a picture of the room, and you move back up to first floor.
All right.
Not freezing cold anymore, and neither is there like something in the air that seems to be causing some sort of like sickness.
Okay.
Okay.
Trying to assess this. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the shed and grab that container of kerosene. And
It's gonna burn his house down.
well, no, I key the mic and I say what's your vote to burn the whole house down? Because whatever's down there we're not gonna be able to unsee it.
Oh, I want to grab a sample or two, but quite frankly, I haven't been feeling that bold lately.
You might be able to get a sample out of the dog bowl, because I didn't burn that. If the dog licked the dog bowl, there might be some of its DNA in there. But other than that, we haven't found the dog, and I do want to burn these plants in the front yard.
Mercury,
Yeah.
do you have a UV flashlight? Of UV filter? I don't. We kill the lights and because I left the light on in the living room, I'm assuming, but I'm telling Mercury one, hey man, if, you maybe there's some that fluorescence or something that we can see in the black light.
I mean,
I know you military types sometimes have that shit.
Swiss, I don't have that on my character sheet, but Swiss, do I have one? I don't.
Probably not.
Okay.
I
mean, we could use a flashlight if we find one.
Just gonna point out you still haven't gone to the second or third floor.
Yeah.
Exactly. I wanted to see if we see some biofluorescence that leads upstairs before we go up there and get fucked. But we don't have a.
All of you make an intelligence ×5 check.
Okay.
Poor Mercury 1. Good job, Ozzy. Let's see how Mr. Allure handles this. Dang, success. That's great.
It's to Allard and Yazzie that the reason why the basement makes Yazzie sick and some of you just mildly sick is hydrofluorocarbons in the air because the freezers are basically exposed and ripped apart. So it's just kind of like just leaking, chemicals into the air, the exposed freezers and the cables.
Yeah, that I'll key the mic and just kind of. Or Mercury One, are you with me?
Yeah, you're all like standing around near each other.
Okay, I won't key.
In the first floor.
Man,
I'm holding a can of kerosene now.
Yeah.
The freon is leaking out of those freezers. Whoever did that, that's what I knew. It was something like that. My uncle, he was a refrigerator repairman, and he would always be working on those things. And sometimes he'd have a recovery tank, and whenever it started leaking, you'd know, because he'd be sucking that shit out of them old refrigerators to repair them. And if you had a freon leak, it'd make me feel like that. I worked in his shop a few times when I was a teenager.
Is that shit flammable?
I'm not sure. Out of character, it probably is.
So is R22 flammable? No.
Google says older Freon sources are not, but newer ones are because they're additives.
Doubt this dude was getting new freezers. He was probably buying up old freezers.
Yeah, so they're probably flammable because they're newer freezers, yeah.
If they're new.
I mean, you could if you wanted to burn the house down.
I mean,
but, yeah.
I don't want to interfere with a police investigation, but at the same time, our objective says to destroy stuff, and if we can just burn the house down, that seems like a pretty easy way
Well, I
out.
mean, if we want to, we could totally have it like maybe spoof like a fire hazard, because yes, how much electricity going through here?
True.
Like, hey, look, this looks cool. Yeah,
That's why I was asking if that shit was flammable.
Yeah.
Oh, we could be just standing in an accidental bomb. Just shooting a gun could set it off if that's the case.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting that feeling up here. I think that, that stuff's pretty dense. It's probably not traveling up the stairs.
No, it would just be in the basement, basically.
And there's only so much Freon in that. Those are sealed containers. If they unsealed them, it's just going to release what's in there, and it's just going to be trapped there. It's not just going to keep going and going like the Energizer, rabbit thing.
Yeah, but it could build over time because of the tarps.
Just saying, if you got 3 pounds of Freon in a refrigerator and there's 6 refrigerators down there, there's only 18 pounds of Freon.
Yeah. Yeah,
Not all of it's release.
Before we do that, let's investigate upstairs a little bit. Maybe we'll find something that we could use.
So you proceed up the stairs?
Yeah.
Alright, you proceed up the stairs. The creaking steps eventually take you to what looks like 3 rooms, including a bathroom. Actually, 4 rooms, including a bathroom. Looks like there's a bedroom of some sort, an office of some sort, and the third room just smells awful, and kind of hits you as soon as you get to the top of the stairs. Smells like rotting meat.
I think I'm gonna.
The door is like half a way open to the room with a rotting smell.
I'm gonna avert my eyes from that door and go to the bathroom.
You go to the bathroom. It just looks like a regular bathroom.
Okay.
There's 4 rooms, like I said.
Yeah.
It looks like a bedroom of some sort, an office, the room with the rotting meat, and then the bathroom. And then the stairs going up to the 3rd floor.
Did anyone check the office?
I could barely hear someone.
I don't think. No, we checked the office.
Okay. You go into the office. You see a bunch of a pile of mail from once again O'Grady Brokers. Pile of mail and looks like records of purchases. Do you guys look through these?
I'll randomly look through a few of them.
Oh, you look through a few of them. You look like it seems like there are records of purchases through O'Grady Brokers of various auctions of antiques around the country. Each file contains a accompanying photo of an item bought that seems to have a similar pattern to the occult pattern that was just destroyed in the hallway downstairs. The occult pattern. That is some sort of container, like a urn, a vase, a box or something, a crate or whatever, that seems to have symbols similar, but not quite identical to the occult symbol down the hallway that was just destroyed. Looks like these records go back about a month. Maybe about 5-6 weeks.
Does those records, do they indicate anything, any description of these items?
No, just they have photos. They have descriptions for receipts of auctions of these antiques, but that's about it.
Does any of these look familiar?
No, they're just like I said, they're just a variety of different container type things, like urns, crates, chests, vases, whatever, that seem to have occult symbols, like I said, that are similar but not exactly the same as the one downstairs that was just destroyed. That I put it also into game info notes, that symbol. It's similar but not identical.
Alright. Well, if none of the items are described in any way, I'm not being able to put 2 and 2 together.
No, there's also a computer here that seems to be off. A desktop computer.
Who in the heck turns their computer off in 2028, man? Turn it on?
Oh, you turn it on. And you just have to basically get past his password screen, which is a computer science check.
Oh, wow, man. I'm not I'm not no computer physicist, man. Fuck.
Computer physicist.
Yeah, this is a dead end, and I'll walk away from it.
And no one have computer science?
Oh, I think.
Have some.
You
Oh,
can try, Redbird. Leave your friends behind. I'll give you a 20% bonus.
I felt anyway.
20% bonus? What?
Alex isn't
I
the best
see.
computer guy. He can try though. Yeah,
I'll give you a 40% bonus.
that fairly passes then.
Cash me outside. How about that?
I didn't realize I had computer science. I do. It's not much. It's less.
Oh, really? That's fine. We'll just say he just uses a dictionary hacker. It takes a few minutes and goes through.
MO's like,
Redbird's
what's
character.
a computer?
What's a computer?
What's
What
a
computer? What computer? So yeah, he's like it's just a simple password to get by. It's not like his hard drive's encrypted or anything either. So you find PDFs of academic papers related to the cultivation of plants in low light and cold northern hemisphere climates. There's also an Excel spreadsheet of temperatures ranging across the last 4 years, and then data sets of reported temperatures across New York City and upstate New York. Do you hear me?
Like he was
Yeah.
doing stuff based on his
We all hear you, Swiss.
horticulture.
And we all hate you. I'm joking.
Hey, could you repeat that, Summon?
It just looks like it's a lot of documents on his horticulture.
Horticulture.
Not really my cup of tea right here, man. So, anything? So that was in his emails.
No, I was in a series of PDFs on his desktop.
What about opening up looking for his email?
Yeah, just regular emails, mostly spam emails. Looks like he has receipts for Netflix, things like that. Nothing really interesting that stands out.
What about check his browser history?
Doesn't look like he's browsed anything in over 2 months. The last thing in his browser history was checking his email.
Wow, man, this dude didn't even look at the hub, man. This dude's crazy.
Maybe he has fields of these plants. That's why he's interested in the weather. He's growing them above ground.
Yeah, but he's also like, there's documents about plants growing in the cold climate, which looks like he was testing something for a plant in a cold climate.
Then maybe they are downstairs.
Anyway,
You also find a very small closet in this room, which is the door is already open, and there's a few cleaning supplies in here, which looks like they haven't been touched because they're dusty themselves, and some cobwebs in the closet, and there's also a broom handle with a label attached to it, and the label attached to it has the word attic in big Sharpie.
Oh, you use the broom handle to access the attic. It's one of those flap things that comes down. So you got to use the broom handle to reach the little flap thing, and then the little flap thing comes down, and then a little staircase extends down, and you can walk up
Exactly. Yes.
we might need that. I'll grab it, or unless somebody else does.
Yes, you can grab it. Someone
you
does.
grab
It's not a
it,
big deal. But otherwise, there's nothing else of interest in the office. The only other rooms on this floor is what appears to be a bedroom, which we haven't quite looked in yet, and then whatever the room is with the horrendous smell of rotting meat.
from which we are averting our eyes.
And there's also stairs going up to the third floor.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yazzie goes to this rotting meat room to take a peek.
All right, you peek into the room with a horrendous smell, and you see what looks like rotting meat on metal hooks hanging from the ceiling. The room has been stripped of furniture, and you think the meat's been rotting, and for more than 4 or 5 weeks. In the corner of the room, you see a pile of animal bones too, including what you think are dog bones.
Bonkers.
He was testing the plants on the dog. It made the dog sick, and he killed the dog.
Is the meat that's hanging on the hooks look like it's the quantity of a dog that's in line with the bones? Like, did this?
No, it
dude
looks
cut
like
this dog
slabs of meat that would feed something much larger than a dog.
up? Okay.
Or at least something more voracious than a regular dog. But it just
Yeah,
looks
check
like the
those
meat's
bones.
rotting. Yeah, you just see a pile of animal bones of different sorts of animals.
Am I able to discern? Is there a skull that gives me an idea, or a head that lets me know what kind of animal, or is that not really important?
It would be stuff like
Dog
dogs, cats, pigs, chickens.
So that's what. So he was mutilating animal. Okay. All right.
No, it wasn't really mutilating animals. It looks like there's like just slabs of meat here that have been rotting. It basically looks like he hasn't been in the house in a while. Is but the point. So he was either eating all this meat or was feeding it to something. Is the most likely reason.
I'm gonna say that to the team. I'm gonna be like, it looks like he's slaughtering animals and he's hanging this meat to cure to feed something. He's created something.
Maybe it's a plant monster.
Feed me Seymour, exactly.
Feed me Seymour.
Yeah, exactly. And so, but I don't think that this meat came from these bones, because that's what I was trying to figure out. And
Yeah, the meat actually does come from some of the bones. Yeah.
okay,
Or similar animals to some of the hung up meat. So like you would see like slaughtered pig bones.
See, what I don't understand is why keep the meat on the second floor if the plants are in the basement? Unless
Plant's not
there's
in the basement.
where you think the plant monster is. Upstairs? Or in the attic?
Well, quite possibly. Maybe it needed to be up there, and he was testing. Maybe he was breeding it, and he was testing it. Maybe he got it from cold temperatures or something. I don't know, but I think the basement was for testing, and I think this thing may have eaten our dear boy. Because whenever you feed an animal that's small, you give them little pieces, but whenever it gets bigger, that animal wants bigger pieces. It gets the munchies. Speaking of that, did you find anything else to eat down in that shed? Because I'm kind of still hungry. Them beans didn't do it.
No, the dog bowl was empty. All there was the vomit with maggots in it.
Okay.
You
That's
told me to
my
burn it.
idea. Yeah, no, I think that was. I was thinking if you got maggots growing in vomit, it's one of two things. Maybe it's spawning some freaking monsters that'll eat a submarine, or it's flies. Either way, it's pretty nasty. Kill them bastards is my thought. I think that was a good move. I don't know.
It is kind of late in the year for flies.
Yeah, it's December.
This is true. This is true. I don't know if what I said was exactly the way it is. It's just my hypothesis. Doctor, do you have anything else? Any other ideas?
No, not really.
Let's go up. Let's see if we can find this plant. You got the kerosene and you got a lighter? What's up?
Yeah, I got matches and the kerosene.
I got a lighter right here. Too bad you don't have an aerosol can. We can spray just in case we find it.
I got 5 frag grenades.
You gonna look anywhere else on this floor, or you just moving up right now?
Is there anything else to see on this floor?
There's another room, what looks to be probably the bedroom.
Yeah.
I'll peek.
I'm gonna avert my eyes.
Avert my eyes, oh lord.
Hey, Mercury 1, don't look. I'm gonna take a peek. I'll let you know if the coast is clear. If you hear me screaming, just start shooting. Don't care, man. If I'm getting eaten, just take me out, man. Fuck that.
All right, so Yazzy's gonna look in there.
As I get to the door to open the door, I'm assuming it's closed.
Yeah, it's a closed door.
Dr. Allard, do you want to do the honors? As I put
Yeah.
my hand. Okay. I'll sit back and I'll be ready, but I'm looking.
Okay, so you open the door.
Hmm.
Okay, you open the door to what looks like a dusty, cobwebbed room. It's got a few photos on a dresser, and it appears to be a photo of an old man in his 60s, and what looks like a younger woman, probably in late teens, maybe 15, 16 years old, and then another picture of a dog. Of a Labrador Retriever of some sort, and he's got a collar that says "Bonkers." The bed, however, is distinctly missing from this room, and there's a bunch of scrape marks where probably the bed was dragged out. Other than that, there's really nothing else in this room.
This is the scrape marks as they look like they're being, as you start to pull the bed, it starts.
Yeah, pull a bed, he inevitably will scrape the floor, the wall, whatever.
So it's
This is
Elias and Mindy.
Yep.
And,
Oh, you would assume it looks like Elias from what Dillinger gave you of pictures and stuff, and his niece Mindy. You see pictures of them. It looks like they're on vacation at Disneyland, and then separate pictures of his dog Bonkers, because it literally says that on the Labrador Retriever's collar. It says Bonkers. And like I said, the bed is distinctly missing. But you already found that bed in the basement, so you're like, oh, okay. Kind of thing. It went down there.
I think if we find a plant monster, we're gonna find it actually
in the basement.
Yeah, I think he's the plant monster. I think he's a plant monster.
He turned into the plant monster. Okay.
Yeah. I'm guessing. We're thinking there's going to be a plant monster because ferns with flowers.
It has something to do with plants.
Can I send a... Never mind.
There's too much evidence that points towards plants. The weather, the weather data PDFs.
Yep.
He is a horticulturalist. There's plants we've never seen in the front yard. Do you think eating the plants made him mutate or something into... Because for some reason he started sleeping in a freezer.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, I'm assuming he was sleeping in the bed downstairs.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Maybe
he was
we
making a place more comfortable. That it was too hot here.
Yeah. Maybe we should keep investigating upstairs, see what we find on the third floor and in the attic, and then go downstairs into the basement if we have to.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll go up to the third floor.
Yeah, if there's nothing left on the second floor, if we've looked everywhere.
Yeah, you've looked at every room, even in the closet. So yeah, you go up to the third floor. You see what looks like it's been stripped of furniture of any sort. There's a pattern of concentric circles which have been drawn on the floor and the faded old blood. And placed in the middle is the occult symbol and a photograph of his niece, Mindy. And surrounding the ritual site, you will see all sorts of antiques like that match the photos of the files from the office, which all have symbols that are like the occult symbol but are not identical.
Take a picture of this.
Yeah.
With my phone.
And you would look around because you have the broom handle, right? And there appears to be a hatch to the attic here, a little trap door that is flush with the ceiling, so it's easy to miss. But you already kind of figured there was one of these doors somewhere, trap doors. And yeah, you kind of have to use the handle to get the attic door open and get the ladder down, kind of thing. But other than that, like I said, this room is just no furniture. Has a bunch of concentric circles drawn on the floor in old blood. And in the middle is the cult symbol. And
Picture of me.
a photograph of his niece. And then all around the outside of the concentric circles, there appears to be a bunch of these different antiques, urns, pots, chests, little tiny crates, things like that that have similar symbols, but not identical symbols to the one I already posted. What?
Do these look like the pictures of in the letters that?
Yes, in the letters and files and in the office. Yeah, it looks like basically he's been buying up a bunch of antiques, trying his best to match some occult symbol, but they're all like not exactly the same because they're not identical to that symbol. So like he's tried but failed over and over again. It seems until maybe he got it right. Who knows? But he did finally have one different symbol downstairs that you already destroyed with a shovel.
I wonder. I wonder if this is the yellow sign.
Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to mention, among the files, the most recent purchase is one of a black urn with a symbol matching that in the hallway on the first floor. But the black urn is not here in this room.
Okay.
So the black urn has a symbol matching exactly that of the post picture I have in game info notes, while everything else has similar occult symbols, but not exactly the same as that one. But there's no black urn here of that kind.
Whenever I looked at those letters that had from that brokerage.
Grady Brokers, yeah.
Were they all the same date, or were they various dates over?
There were various dates in the last 5-6 weeks. Well, actually 6
urn?
weeks, but yeah. The most recent purchase is the black urn.
Got it. That's what I was asking. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got to piss.
Yeah, sure. Let's go and take a quick break. I gotta go take a wicked pisser myself.
Pether. Be right back.
Good stuff. I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm back. Oh. Here we go! Waha!
Richard, want you back?
He got engulfed by the plant monster. Too bad.
Why should not even be a plant monster? We're all like assuming.
Who knows? Dun dun
Elias
dun.
Wells might know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Here we go. Waha. Yeah, I don't think Gargamon's back yet.
Yeah.
Redbird never leaves. He's eternal.
Redbird Eternal.
Redbird Eternal sounds like a video game. Redbird Eternal. It's like Doom Eternal, but cooler, I guess? Maybe? Maybe?
Doom Eternal, but you fight bad internet instead of demons.
You fight
You
bad
just fight
internet.
you just start fighting ISPs.
Fight internets. Gargamon! No! Gargamon fell into the toilet. Rest in peace. Wouldn't it be more like rest in toilet, I guess? R-I-T? Maybe? I don't know. Gargamon is gone. Oh no. I'll be right back, I guess. And toss some trash.
I'm back. I'm back.
Wow. Wow. Swiss was back and he says, well, I guess I'm going to go take the trash out real quick while we wait.
Ah!
No, it's cool.
I returned. What's going on? What?
I am here.
We're all back.
What? What? All right, so you're on the third floor. Once again, to describe the third floor, there is one large room here. It doesn't have any furniture. Looks like some sort of patterns of concentric circles that have been drawn in old blood, long dried from weeks ago. And in the middle is the symbol, and that you destroyed in the first floor, and a photograph of his niece Mindy. You also see all around in the corners of the room appeared to be antiques from the photos and files you were looking at in the office that have symbols that are similar to but don't exactly match and are identical to the occult symbol in the center of the old dried blood circles.
I draw on my knowledge of the occult to discern what this circle may mean, this concentric circle drawing.
Yeah. Roll occult, and unnatural actually. Unnatural can work too. Oh well, occult. You think it might be some sort of spell or some sort of ritual. Not exactly sure what kind though. Didn't make unnatural though. And Allard thinks Allard did not get a critical success on occult, but he thinks it is some sort of ritual, some sort of failed ritual, in fact. And between the two of you, Allard and Yazzie, you think that it needed some sort of object with that occult symbol in the center. The ritual, that is. And obviously a circle of blood needs to be in the ritual. And then you think something of sentimental value to the caster of the spell, you think? Thus the picture of his niece, Mindy. But it appears that the ritual, for whatever reason, did not work. Maybe it's missing another requirement, or something else, you're not sure. Because it looks like he tried several times and failed. Probably Elias. Because he lived alone. And anyway, so yeah. Other than that, there's nothing else of interest in this room. But there is the door to the attic that's flush with the ceiling, so it's more or less easy to miss, but you know it's there because you found the handle marked attic, so you were looking out for it. So you didn't have to roll to find it or anything this time.
Allard, could you take samples of the blood to see if it's Mindy's blood or...
Yes, I can. What would that be, Swiss?
or Elias's blood?
Oh no. Well, this you kind of have to analyze it or something.
Yeah.
We'll just
After the fact.
you can.
Forensics, or can I use science genetics?
Well, I can use science genetics or forensics, whichever is higher. I
Yay!
guess.
Okay.
I will say that there's some sort of tool that lets you quickly analyze and guess. You know,
Yeah,
Mindy's still alive though, because you reported him missing about a week and a half
If
ago.
I get a 54 or lower, I pass. Shoot. Unless you give me plus 20% for my equipment.
No, because you would need a lab to better analyze
Yeah,
things
fair
quicker.
enough.
But you know, it's probably not Mindy. This would not be this amount. There's enough amount of blood that might have be
Killed
bad.
somebody?
Yeah, might enough to kill somebody. There's quite a few concentric circles.
Wow.
But it's more likely animal blood is what you think it is. Even though you failed to check, you just don't get a full read on it. Which would explain why he had some meat in a meat room with slaughtered animals in one particular room downstairs.
Well, if this is the third floor is an open area and we really kind of looked at it,
Yeah.
and then
Into the
I
attic
would
we
use
go.
the room. So yeah, to try to access.
All right. Yeah, so you just use the handle to pull down the trapdoor, that unfolds the ladder. Who goes up in the attic first? It's only one at a time, you know.
Should we paper rock scissors or?
I like how there was no volunteers and a pause for a good moment.
Mm-hmm. And that was absolutely like Yazi's pulling it down and then looking at like Allard or Mercury One, like, all right, there's the stairs or the ladder. Who's first?
I'll take
I mean,
point.
Al. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take point. Yeah.
I was about to volunteer Alex, but you said, "Okay, you'll do it." Okay, you'll do it. Yeah, sure.
So I'm gonna pull up my 240 Bravo and grab it real tight by that front grip and point it up the stairs and head up there. I'm gonna attach like a tactical flashlight to the side of the barrel and turn it on. And
Hey, can we wait? Before you go, can we take this broomstick? Do you got any like that 200-mile-an-hour tape or whatever it is, and put my phone, do a video call to somebody else's phone, and then just poke it up there and look around? You know what I'm talking about?
like a periscope.
Like a fucking periscope, and I'm like whispering it, but yeah.
Okay, we could try. I mean, I probably would have 100 mile an hour. So, Swiss 100 mile an hour tape is just electrical tape. And it's one of those things that you keep in your utility pouch for, it's for trimming up the ends of like laces and bands and stuff on your equipment. Everybody has it. Like
Yeah.
on the the excess end of a sling through the through the things, you like roll it up and then you cover it with 100 mile an hour tape. So it's something that I would likely have.
Yeah, you probably have some.
So yeah, I guess I'll try rigging up a burner phone and flashlight with 100 mile an hour tape on the end of the broomstick and open up a video call to one of our other phones and use it as a periscope.
Okay. And use it kind of as like a little
Do you want
way to look
periscope?
up there.
Yeah, what kind of check do I need?
No, you don't have to roll anything.
Okay.
All right, when you poke it up there instead of going up the ladder, you see what looks like a. Is everyone watching the video?
I'm sure I will.
am for sure, yeah.
All right, all of you make sanity checks. You see
I wanna
a.
He just opens with it. Everybody makes sanity check. I love it. Sorry, that got me tickled. Go for
You
it.
see a 2-foot long,
Oh.
pale white larvae kind of thing at the top of this ladder, and it's starting to leap towards the camera phone.
Yeah.
So anyone who succeeds
Fucking
loses
lighted.
1 sanity, and anyone who fails loses 1d4 sanity. Which is apparently Yazzie loses 1d4 sanity. Everyone else just loses 1. Oh damn, 4.
Christ, Yazzie.
Jesus Christ, Yazzie! I think did he make his breaking point?
That takes me to 33, which is my breaking point.
Oh shit! Remember, your breaking point is your old breaking point minus your power score, and that's your new breaking point.
All right.
So if it was like 32 and your power is 12, then your new breaking point is 20, etc., etc. That's how you do the math. Your old breaking point minus your power is your new breaking point. And then we'll just discuss the disorder later, if you live. But yeah, you see the 2-foot long pale white larvae, bloated larvae looking thing, just leaping towards your periscope, what makeshift periscope thing, and instead of hitting one of you, it just kind of, ineffectively will get towards the camera phone. But yeah, you can light it up. Roll a firearms check. I mean, heavy weapons. My bad. It's a big ass machine gun, right? Heavy weapons. Yeah, heavy weapons. At this range, you get a 20% bonus. You actually, at this range, you get a 20% bonus. You actually do hit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you want to uncheck that heavy weapons thing.
It didn't check it.
Oh, good.
So that would be a crit then, with that.
Yes, it would be a crit. So you do double damage or whatever you roll, and with a machine gun, it is a 2d10.
Yeah. 2d10.
In this case,
plus 1.
Yeah, 2d10 plus 1, I think, and then because it's a critical, you multiply whatever you roll.
Okay, so 2.
And you didn't kill. I didn't kill it automatically because you didn't roll low enough for lethality, so it just does 2d10.
Yeah. 17 times 2.
Yeah, you killed the shit out of it. You did 34 damage. You just rip it apart with a bunch of bullets.
Taka. Yeah, probably a burst. 5 to 7 rounds.
Yeah, so you rip apart the 2-foot long larvae thing into a bunch of chunks of bleeding black inkish blood and larvae chunks. And yeah, that's dead.
Is the coast clear?
I don't know. Why don't you make a alertness check?
I'm asking Mercury one, but I can if you want me to.
Can I recover my flashlight off of the periscope?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so I recover my flashlight off the periscope, hand the what's left of the periscope to Jonah, attach the flashlight to the end of my 240 Bravo, and head up the stairs. Shine the flashlight around.
When you climb the ladder, you see a number of purple flowered ferns at one end of the attic. Hold on. And you would see what looks like remnants of the larva thing that was like really long. You notice that the larva looks like basically you ripped it apart with gunfire, was just a larger version of the tiny larva in the vomit in the backyard.
Okay.
And the difference also is that it has a bunch of razor sharp looking teeth that have obviously been shot apart, and are just chunks of razor sharp teeth now, along with larva flesh and inky black blood. Anyone who comes up in the attic can make a search or alertness check to look around. Find anything else that's not obvious.
Yay.
Damn. You guys has an 80% search? Jesus Christ.
Thing crashed. No. 1 second.
That's that archaeologist. He got a good search.
Yeah, Jesse Navarro has 80%. Alertness, damn.
That was alertness.
Yeah, that's okay. And it looks like both of you succeed on your check. So you would see what looks like tiny white pale larvae in and around the purple flowered ferns. And Alexander would see the same thing. And looks like a discarded tag. We'll say among that says O'Grady Brokers, product of Greenland, and another tag that says product of Greenland, and the first tag would say O'Grady Brokers. But yeah, that's pretty much the only thing in here. It's a bunch of these wilting purple flowered ferns, some similar tiny larvae to the big larvae, and discarded tags that look like they used to be on the potted plants or whatever. Well, first says O'Grady Brokers, and the second one says product of Greenland. Otherwise, there's really nothing else up here. Search rather thoroughly.
The parts. Does the larvae? It was only 2 foot long, right?
It was 2 foot long. You mean? Oh yeah. Oh damn! This is an important part I forgot to mention. Yeah, there's a separate room. There's 2 rooms in the attic. There's this one with ferns on one side, and then there's a room with what looks like a map of New York State with a bunch of circled locations on a table. And it looks like and there's like over 50 circled locations. If you count out specifically, which I guess you have enough time, there's 82 circled locations, and they look like all in like upstate New York areas, closer to the border with Canada. If for the most part.
I'm gonna take a picture of that and send it to Grillinger.
The Grillinger. Okay.
Also, a picture of the plants riddled with maggots.
Yeah, there's still some maggots. It looks like the maggots are mostly not moving around very much. Don't seem to be taking well.
You're a large. Did you get you some specimens here?
Already on it, as he is getting his equipment ready, baby.
You should just try to pick up some of the larvae.
More like scoop. More like, just put them in a container. Not like picking them up. More like, that thing where you can't touch something, but you gotta have like engine in there, like that.
And you said there was shipping labels that said
yeah, that's one of them says O'Grady Brokers, the other says product of Greenland. So it occurs to Allard to cross-reference the circled locations in the room in the map room in the attic with that of the temperature data down in the office. You hear me, Redbird?
Yeah.
Occurs to you to cross-reference both
the temperatures,
temperature data in the office, and the circle locations of 82 circle locations in New York State, to just kind of compare and cross-reference the two.
He does.
It occurs to you to do so. When you do so, you find that the circled locations are consistently cold, or the coldest locations throughout the year in New York area.
Okay.
Catskill Mountains.
Yeah, pretty much. Just the coldest places throughout the year. Yeah, Catskill Mountains, etc.
Good to know.
Other than that, there's nothing else in the attic but these 2 rooms: the room with the map on the table, and then the dying ferns.
Looks like we're going climbing, boys.
Well, I didn't bring any hiking gear. Go buy some.
Yeah, that'll probably be our next opera, because this one's pretty much complete.
Yeah.
We got our data. Did Grillinger respond?
Yeah, he just responds and says, try to figure out what Elias Wells was up to.
Oh, I respond by texting, we think he was growing these plants in cold locations marked by this PDF and, this, what was it, map? Or
yeah.
No, yeah. And then I kind of take pictures of those and send it to him. Somebody already gave him a picture of the PDF, right?
Yeah. So when you do that, about a few moments later, Dillinger responds back and says, either you can do it or we can send some extra people, friendlies, to figure out a way to burn the house down. Doesn't sound like a good place to be. But we did discover his car was clamped for illegal parking in just outside a abandoned school called St. Joseph's. Just outside of Hudson, New York.
I also text him there's some kind of connection between these plants and this giant maggot that we just killed with the machine gun.
He says, noted, but go find Elias Wells and cover up whatever anomaly is going on. And possibly you might have to kill Elias. ... kind of thing.
Yeah. I get the feeling he's going to be like a giant fly or some shit. Since we ran into a, what was it, a 2-foot long maggot?
Oh yeah, it was like 2 foot long.
Yeah.
You didn't really get to look at it very long because you just kind of lit it up.
Yeah. Okay.
So really,
pretty
there's
much
a
have
few
to go
things
in
you can do,
basement.
but the most obvious things right now are to either investigate the O'Grady Brokers, which is here in town, go up to Hudson where his car is clamped for illegal parking. It's got like a boot on its tires, basically.
Yeah.
Outside of a abandoned school called St. Joseph's, just outside of Hudson, New York, or basically do something else, like talk to his neighbors or some other avenue of investigation.
I'm gonna text him, like, we'll let your people take care of burning the house. We're gonna investigate the shipping company.
He says he'll send some friendlies as soon as he can.
Should probably investigate O'Grady. Grady what? Grady...
O'Grady Brokers.
Brokers.
The O'Grady Brokers Agency, from the mail you found, seems to be owned by a certain Jennifer O'Grady, which has a small office space here in suburban New York. And obviously at this hour, the brokerage agency would be closed. It's like a small office space at the end of one of those open-ended malls, not like an actual mall.
Strip mall.
Yeah, it's strip mall, not an indoor mall. Was my point. Yeah. At the end of a strip mall is her broker agency.
You guys want to go there first? Because we do have leads now.
Yeah. Are we outside at the cars right now?
Yeah, you're outside the cars now because you decided not to commit arson yourselves. You're letting DG friendlies do it later, the NPCs. So now you're just pursuing other investigative.
We already fired. I already fired a automatic weapon inside the house, so there's probably like cops on the way or something, you know, because people in suburbia are probably like, "What the fuck? Somebody's," you know.
Yeah, the
sound of gunshot. 911.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Yeah, something like that.
Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna go there right now, or are we gonna wait till they come open the next day?
Yeah. So someone's asking you to go to O'Grady Brokers now, or wait until they're open and then walk in when they're open.
We
And
might as well go
it's
now.
Friday. So tomorrow's Saturday, and it's late. It's probably around 9:30, 10.
Yeah, it's about 9:30.
We should probably turn in for the night.
What, 9:30 p.m.?
Yeah.
I have an idea. Let's get out of here first, though. Let's go to. Let's just get out of the neighborhood and get to a strip center where like the Domino's Pizza or somewhere. Let's just get somewhere just out from here because the cops may be on the way.
Yep. Definitely
So I'm
want
gonna
to get the
jump in
fuck out of here.
and get out of the neighborhood and get to like a gas station, a 7-Eleven or whatever. It was.
Seven-
All right, so you go to a 610 convenience store.
That's good.
I'm gonna
Convenience store and a gas station.
Yeah,
They
I'm gonna
have a 2-for-1 deal on the gas station sushi.
Oh God.
nice. I'm gonna kind of park like I'm getting gas, and I'm not getting gas. And
Just
I'm gonna
Pretend
Wait
to
for-
beg for money every couple of minutes.
no. I'm gonna wait for Mercury One and Dr. Allard.
I hate it when people do that. They go to a busy ass gas station and just sit at the fucking pump and beg for money.
I'm just imagining y'all being like, change. I have 5 kids. Change. I'm trying to buy condoms now. Change.
I'm not doing that. I'm waiting for you guys to get out of your cars and walk up and approach.
Oh my god, no,
Alright.
that reminds me of the funniest homeless first time I've seen, the first time I've seen. One is saying, I have 3 kids, please, I need money for condoms.
I'm gonna put the 240 Bravo back in the Pelican case and pull off the backpack and my kit set in the back of the car and pull out that Bob's towing patch again and slap it on my jumpsuit
Sure.
and get out of the car and go over to Yazi's car.
All right, yeah, you're at the 610 convenience
At the
store.
610, yeah.
Okay, now what?
Are you there?
You'll just say you fast travel there, yeah.
All right. If Allard's here, I'm gonna reach into my pocket. I'm gonna take out a card of one Gerard Morley, and I'm gonna rip it in half.
Oh.
Okay then.
And I'm gonna wonder, I'm gonna be looking at Allard and Mercury One and to see if it happens. Anything.
See if he
All right.
shows up.
Yeah. You hold on a second. You rip the card in half. Your surroundings just kind of blur, and then you end up in a darkened bookstore that's dimly lit.
Professor Morley.
You see,
I don't know if he's a professor or not.
professor. He's a professor now. He's suddenly a professor.
Let's make a Lord Professor.
No. Then you see Gerard Morley in his goofy hat poke around a bookshelf his head. Oh yes, can I help you?
Yes, Mr. Morley. Good to see you again. I have a question to see if maybe you can point us in the right direction. I'll pull out the phone and show the picture of the concentric circles. This looks like maybe a ritual that was attempted and failed. And I was wondering if you had any idea what this was.
Oh yes, it looks like some sort of failed teleportation spell or ritual.
We found this at a fellow's house apparently he was a horticulturalist, and he had some pretty strange plants, ferns with flowers on it, and he was importing a bunch of things, urns and whatnot that had certain symbology. And then I'll show the symbol that you posted in game info notes, a picture of that. Say this was on his wall, and we found maggot looking larvae, and one of them was very large, about 2 foot. But Mercury One put an end to that one's miserable life. Unfortunately, it was kind of scary, and it attacked us. So kind of, in a roundabout way.
Out of character, what exactly are you asking him? Just like what the
I'm
creature is, or what?
I'm asking him if the symbol that was on his wall, that basically the shovel.
It's the fucking yellow sign. No. Sorry.
I'm telling him that we found that summoning teleportation circle, and there was larvae all over the place, and I'm wanting to see if he has any knowledge of, with that, all those details in that first symbol that we got a pic image of that you posted in game info notes.
Okay, well, what are you asking him though? Like, what are you trying to discern?
You see the symbol, sir? Does this make any sense to you? I don't know what this is.
Probably part of the teleportation ritual to take to a different reality, different place.
So the circles up there were the ritual, and this symbol has to do with the teleportation ritual.
Yes.
Got you.
I knew it was hypergeometry.
There's a place that there's a company that was recently involved in. We found out they were involved in going to Carcosa to bring back plants that would do things like, air quotes, and I'll do the air quotes, cure cancer. And this may be totally unrelated, but I'm even wondering, since we're in the same neck of the woods as this fella's house, is maybe was working for them. And I look at Mercury 1. We need to find out if maybe he was involved with that company. I don't really have a question, Mr. Morley. You've answered a lot.
Morley just kind of shrugs at you when you start rambling.
All right, I'm sorry that bothered you.
It's true, Mr. Morley. The company is called Sunshine Depths. They found a cure for cancer that is 70% effective, from what I recall.
I thought it was 90.
Yeah, 90. And it has something to do with these plants from Carcosa.
He shrugs again. I'm not very familiar with all this, but that is a possibility, I suppose.
Well, appreciate your time, sir.
These may or may not be related, or simply just unrelated.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
He just kind of motions towards the door.
I'm already walking towards the door.
Yeah,
You walk towards the door, and as the door seems to shut behind you of its own volition, you blink and you seem to be back at the 510, the 610 gas station.
Whoa! What was that?
Yeah, that was pretty useless. I reach into my pocket. Is the card still broken in half?
No, the card's like whole. Well, you at least learned it was some sort of teleportation circle or spell.
I take the card and I tell Mercury 1 and Alarm, that guy was useless this time, and I throw his card in the trash and get in my car. Let's go.
Okay, where are you guys going then?
Drive off.
Where are you going to?
I have no clue. Right now, I'm just driving, and I take 3 gummies.
You start driving, and you find yourself at the Motel 3.
I go to the Motel 3?
Yeah, you just find yourself at the Motel 3 after a short drive.
Do I go in? Do I park there, or do I just keep driving?
No, you're just driving past a Motel 3.
Okay. Yeah, Motel 5, Motel 3. None of them have their lights on, I think.
Oh, well, where are you guys going to next in particular? Are you just driving aimlessly?
I'm driving aimlessly right now. I have no fucking clue.
Redbird, Gargamon?
Yeah, I'm going there.
I think this might be a good time to end since you guys seem to be like pretty aimless right now. And I'm not sure why Gargamon's not responding yet. I know he might be busy. Gargamon, you still there?
Buddy might have tugged at his shirt tails for something.
Who knows what happened?
Well,
I'll see you guys later.
I
Yeah, I think
think it's a nice segue spot we can pick up, and I'm tired of AF.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go take a nap or something. Also, Redbird was having a headache. That's why he wasn't talking much, if you noticed.
Yeah.
So let's go. I think it's a good time to stop. We'll finish up the rest of this operation. The mystery of the disappearance of Elias Wells next time.
Nice. All right. Well,
All right, don't forget to hit. We didn't really use a whole lot of skills, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give you guys extra expa.
Whoa, we're missing Redbird.
Yeah, Redbird left because we're basically stopping here. A decent stopping point after you explored Elias Wells' house and got some clues.
Okay.
So we're just gonna continue next time. Whether you check out the brokerage place, check out where his car was was parked, and clamped in place or whatever, with the whole boot thing for illegally parking in front of some abandoned school. And yeah, we'll just finish up the rest of it next time.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys XP stuff. I'll probably put in voice chatter box maybe. Yeah, let's go and do that.
XP.
look at this picture of Ribbon.
No, expa in the form of a percentage.
Oh.
In addition, because you didn't use a whole lot of skills this session.
Right.
So I'm gonna give you an award, basically. Go ahead and give it to Jonah. One and Redbird because you guys showed up. So I'll just give you bonus stuff. Bonus improvements. Gain of one skill. Add 2% to any one skill. An extra award.
Any skill?
Yeah, any skill. You can add 2%.
Oh.
You could really like make it ridiculous and add to like a really high skill, or just in the new skill or low skill. It's up to you. I don't really care. At the end of the day, even if you have a 90% firearms, you can still be eaten by Azathoth. So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's really not a big deal to me. But I'm gonna go take a nap. I've been kind of sleepy. At least napping earlier and delaying the game allowed me to at least GM a session without falling asleep in the middle of the session. Yeah, so I'll catch you all later. Hope you all have a good rest of your weekend, and I hope you and your family are gonna do well. Snow, I know your wife is going through a tough time right now. So I'll talk to you later.
All right, Swiss, we'll check you later. Mercury One, good seeing you or hearing you again. Y'all take care.
Yeah, take care all.
See you next week.
Later.
And for our viewers, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like who we are and like what we do, I strongly urge you to explore our links below. We have St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. If you're interested in giving to charity, we have our Patreon and PayPal if you want to give a pledge or a tip. You can also subscribe to the channel with your Prime Gaming benefits reminder on the right-hand side of the screen. Somewhere right over here. Right here, actually. There should be a Prime Gaming benefits reminder where you can get a free subscription on Twitch every month. And subscriptions really help out our channel. So we really appreciate that. And I'm going to try to raid into somebody if one of my friends is online and playing something that I like. And they are not. I do have a couple friends online, but not games that I like, so I'm not going to raid into anybody right now. Hope you enjoyed. The next time I play a role-playing game will be tomorrow, where I DM a game of AD&D 2nd Edition. It's a homebrew world, so that's fun. Yeah, and then I might do some world building tonight, so I could possibly do a world building stream later. And I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see y'all real soon. Bye-bye.